What's up, fellow dudes? This is Stoic here, the no-life with way too much time on our hands. I bet you're probably thinking, okay, what's up with this dingy-ass looking room? Surely I'm about to be murdered. Actually, that's not the case. What's happening is that in my room, it is fucking hot today. So I've decided to be in the basement for once since it's unbelievably hot and the basement is the coolest. But speaking of being hot, I'm actually going to be going to the Bahamas for a week, so I'm super excited about that. And I basically just want to show all of you how to pack properly for a trip and how to be organized, because this is like every woman's big critical flaw when it ever comes to going on trips. It's trying to pack, right? That is so freaking hard to do. So I'm just going to show you how I personally pack for a trip. So let's get started. So in this dingy ass looking room, I have my coats here that I'm going to be bringing with me. These are the clothes I purposely picked for a week because I really don't need a whole lot of stuff, and I figured that this will do, right? So I got my raincoat in case it gets really rainy in the Bahamas. And then I brought my coat, my other coat, and this as well, because I heard in the Bahamas the weather can get unpredictable, like, you know, kind of really cold and rainy, so I figured my coats will keep me nice and warm. And of course, I'm all about the layers, let's be for real. As an Alaskan, I need my layers. And my sweater, just to keep me extra cozy. What I like about this is that I find it's really appropriate for summer, especially for nice hot weather, because it's thin and it can protect my skin so I don't get sunburned, so it's a win for me. Anyways, I'm gonna grab these and show you my suitcase. Is this camera focusing? Are you focused? Oh, good. Okay, yes you are. So, this over here is my suitcase. This is gonna be really awkward because I'm trying to do this vlog-ish style. By the way, ignore that over there in the corner. That's some rat poison because I'm having a rat infestation, but we're gonna ignore that, okay? I figured this is size appropriate for a trip that I'm going away for a week. And I'm gonna turn this the other way so it's not gonna be in selfie mode and you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So let's get packing. Ah shit, that's too small. Awesome. Okay, so personally what I like to do for organization's sake, I just like to kind of go by color arrangement. And I usually like to go from light to heavy. That way, whatever is the heaviest could just squish everything down, and that way you never have to worry that, oh, well, you know, you don't have enough room or something, because it's gonna, all the heavy stuff is just gonna squish all the light stuff in. So, I think that looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Since I'm going to the Bahamas, I'm gonna be essentially staying at a resort at the beach, I need my glasses, so I brought these. Of course, just to protect my eyes from the sun, from the glare. I figured these are perfect. Like, you really can't go wrong with these. I got some very generous amount of sunscreen. I'll let you guys read that. Yep. I got some wine over here. Because honestly, at the resorts, they always tend to rip you off like crazy, especially on alcohol. So I said, screw it, I'm just gonna bring my own set right there. And then, of course, if you bring some, you might as well just bring in the whole amount. So I got my booze there. I got some Vaseline here, mostly to moisturize my lips and my skin, so everything's gonna be nice and shiny and, of course, healthy. And a really good tip, guys, is that if you ever, you know, say you're like me and you're really pale and you can't get tanned very easily, just get some foundation. So just smear that all over on your skin, and honestly, you're gonna look like you had a tan, like, guaranteed. I tend to usually not take a shower, maybe about once a week. I'll put a little bit of that in my hair, and suddenly I look like I just instantly came from a Pantene commercial. And then I got my knife over here, because I plan to go snorkeling, and if I encounter any sharks, I'm just gonna give them a little stab, you know, aim for the eye. And I find it's handy if I flash like this in the water, because, if you think about it, if the light reflects off, it can get into their eye, I can blind the sharks, and therefore they won't be able to see me and kill me. So, really, I can stab them or I can blind them by flashing like this. So I think it's a pretty foolproof plan. Over here, I got my retainer. I find the retainer is going to be fantastic because, you know, you gotta have your retainer, right? Just to finish everything off, I got my wolf picture here. This, I feel like, represents Alaska. Like, this is as Alaskan as it gets, right? And it's cool because if you move, it changes. Isn't that cool, guys? So, yeah, this I'm absolutely adore, and it's my absolute favorite. I feel like I need one more finishing touch, so that's gonna be some toilet paper. Mostly to clean up my last night's bad choices. Okay, that was really lame. But in all seriousness, I've been to a resort before and they had no toilet paper and they refused to allow, you know, to bring any unless I paid extra. So I got some just in case, you know, I'm not gonna get gypped. I got a ready to go mouse trap there because I've also encountered rodent problems at resorts before. So this mouse trap is gonna save my butt. You know, in case any rats or mice are gonna try to get in, they won't be able to because I got this mouse trap. I got an extra sweater and hat there. That's my carry-on luggage, and I think that I'm pretty much good to go. I got everything else. I'm just gonna throw on my ski mask and the scarf, and otherwise, that is it, everyone. I think I'm all packed. Alright, everyone, that is my tips and tricks and strategies how to pack properly. Again, I usually like to go from light and then light on the bottom, heaviest on top. Just organize it by color and by fabric and by material, and everything else just throw it in there and it's gonna work out just fine. And I feel like those are essential things you should bring to if you ever go somewhere like the Bahamas or anything like that. So thanks as always for watching this video, dudes, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you're going on a trip, stay safe. Take care, dudes, and I'll see you later. Bye.